There we are. Hello once again, YouTube. This is Ryunma, and here I am making sure, this time I'm sure that there we are, blasted camera. This time I'm sure that the camera is on when I make this, so I'm not going to do like I did yesterday and accidentally waste like 10 minutes talking to a camera that isn't on. That was dumb. Anyways, this is my review of last night's new episode of the Ridonculous race. I love Ridonc and roll taking place in Finland. Could Rock have picked a worse partner than Spud? Let me just say that right now. But I guess this episode is a callback to Rock's statement back in the first episode, back at episode 1, that Spud isn't good at much of anything except rocking out. And at this point, it seems like Noah could very well be this season's Dave to Emma's Sky. Hate to see that happen. Wasn't the best relationship. Blasted phlegm. There we go. I must admit, when I accidentally saw some spoiler images on Tumblr of the goths' faces melting, I would have bet money that they'd be the ones going home. I'm so glad they aren't, but with the elimination of the Adversity twins coming out of nowhere the way it did, who's to say how long they'll continue to be with us? The goths look totally different without their hair and makeup. I never would have guessed that Crimson's head was actually shaped like that, for starters. And then they came back even worse. I hope they don't keep those weird new styles they had at the end of the episode. I was fully ready to accept them as they were in their original designs. By which I mean the goth makeup designs, not the strange, conventional designs that we saw them in for most of the episode. It was funny how they reacted to seeing each other's real faces, and their own. But now we at least know for sure that they're both canonically straight and in a relationship. Slash, femme slash, and goths with anyone but the goths shippers. They weep. Noah's rejecting his feelings for Emma just as she agrees to relate her feelings for him. You could just feel the chest-stabbing awkwardness, and it hasn't even started yet. Who knows how long this will last, though it's certainly an interesting way of changing around the relationship to keep it interesting. I'm getting a little invested. I touched on this earlier, but I never would have guessed that the Adversity twins would be the ones going home this episode. I guess this disproves my theory that whoever gets the most screen time are usually most likely the ones going home. But why them, I wonder? People identified with them as underdogs, or at least I did. People just love to see the little guys that nobody thinks will win surprise everyone and show them just what people could do when they really try. There were only 12 out of 18 teams left, so that means around a third of them were cut. That's at least somewhat impressive on the part of the twins. Now, I may not remember everything about the season thus far. Heck, I need to watch each episode twice before I can make an adequate review video of it, but this may very well be the first time that both Mickey and Jay have been incapacitated by something or other during the challenge. Usually, isn't it that only one goes down to an injury or an allergy or one of the other gazillion things that's wrong with them, and then the other, and then somehow they win through either dumb luck or coincidence? Correct me if I'm wrong, please correct me. But this time they both went down, one to Neros and one to, well, heck, they both went down to neuroses, but the point is well taken. And speaking of luck, now that Jacques and José know for sure that her new lava rock charm is cursed, what will they do now? The only way they can remove the curse is to redeposit their stolen rock back on Hawaiian soil, so there's no way they can get back there for the duration of the Ridonculous race. And it seems unlikely that they'll land anywhere close to Hawaii, or, I don't know, have someone they meet on the way airmail it back or something. Though I bet, these being the total drama writers, they'll probably try dropping it out of the plane as they fly over the Pacific or something. I wouldn't put it past them to do that kind of dangerous physical comedy. Anyways, again, I state that the commercials have shown them to be surviving at least until the Maori episode in New Zealand. I forget when that is. I'm not looking at my AT&T recording queue right at this second. But I seem to recall that's not far away, so we'll see what happens after that. This has been my review of I Love Ridonc and Roll. Sorry it wasn't very long. Sorry if I went too fast. This video will be turning off in just a second here.